beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Holly. Clearly, both teams are going to have to adjust to the weather here today. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to the left side. And it's a comeback round. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. And that one's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Texas State. A big defensive score.
That is the way for the defense to make a mark on this game, in particular early here in the first quarter. Great job by the defender. He steps in front. Now he's going the other direction. And now this offense is going to be real.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right side. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Gives it to the back. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So 3rd and inches now after the pass play. We'll see if they can convert this 3rd down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The Owls pick up enough yardage for a 1st down.
This defense has to adjust. You can't just allow them to run for 1st downs. You probably got to commit more resources to stopping the run. Look for more middle closed defense. That means a single safety in the middle of the field. You put an extra hat in the run box in order to stop the run.
And the Owls with 1st and 10 here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. The Owls looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Offense looking to throw the ball. Dump off caught by the running back. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
Well, that's a big play by the defense because now the offense is off schedule. They're behind the chains on 3rd down. They can get after them with the pass rush.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's a good stop on 3rd down, but really it was what they were able to do defensively on 1st and 2nd down. Putting this offense behind the chains and off schedule, that leads to the 3rd down success.
Coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Launching one to the end zone. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. A crucial stop by this defense, and we'll see if the offense regrets not trying a field goal there.
Well, we know this coach is going to be aggressive, and this time it just doesn't pan out for him. As a quarterback, you've got to throw the ball with great timing down in the red zone and near the goal line. You can see those windows are just tighter. They cannot hook up, and that's a huge 4th down stop.
Back to pass. It's Jackson. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Texas State has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Inside give now from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Grab behind the line. It's Evans. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now.
Well, Chris, they tried to pick up the first with the RPO. That's the bread and butter play of this offense, but they're short. So what do they do here? Fourth and short. Do they go for it?
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Press coverage now from the secondary. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Complete with the running back. But can he get there? Bring him down, but not before he converts that fourth down play.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down. But then the key, tackle in space.
And the Bobcats line up on 1st and 10 now. Caught in the backfield is Smith. Look out, he's breaking free. You bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
And the Bobcats are on the move here. Looking to throw it again. Oh, the pocket collapsing. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Back to throw. It's Jackson. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, it seems to me like this quarterback is predetermining where he wants to throw the football. He's got to just read the concept out. Here, the coverage is really good, and he still forces the football, forces the issue down the field. That ball probably should have been picked off.
The offense stays on the field. Already converted once on fourth down in this drive. We're going for it again. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over.
The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. He'll hand it off. Powering through. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Handoff from the shotgun. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. 1st down from there.
The success of a play like this is really built during the week. Chris, these coaches see that in obvious passing situations on 3rd down, this defense sells out to stop that pass. You can see they're dropping into zone, and so a run play right here is highly effective. And they're able to hand the football off, move the chains because of that study that they had during the week. Good game plan here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught, but out of bounds, so incomplete.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Now it's 2nd down here. They call the draw play here. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation. And the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Henry. That's good for 1st down yardage now at the 26.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. He's got room to run. Look out. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on 1st down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on 1st down and get 1st downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And the Owls getting set on 1st and 10. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? And he's in. Touchdown, FAU. And they'll set up for the PAT. And he knocks it right through. momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Dropping back. It's Jackson. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. First and 10 play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab. It's Evans. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. Now the offense will spend the timeout here for a second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. Minter's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Get the second half started with the running play. He shreds the tackle. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. Run pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play, and an easy pickup for this offense.
Offensive line getting set. It's first down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Caught behind the line. It's Evans. Oh, he's got open space. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Back to throw. It's Jackson. He's running out of time here. He'll throw it now. Makes the grab. It's Evans. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. More of the same for this offense early in the third quarter in this crucial game, Joel. They're going to the target that really hasn't been stopped by this defense yet.
Chris, they've tried man coverage. They've tried zone coverage. At this point, I think it has to be a double team. Look for a bracket. You've got a bracket.
He's got a crease. Touchdown, Bobcats. He runs it into the end zone. point gives them a double-digit lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. The Owls offense is back out on the field now. And they'll use the ground game here. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Across the 30. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
And here's the handoff. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Single back, takes the handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Grab behind the line against Burgess. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Well, this is why 1st and 2nd down success is so critical. You give yourself a 3rd and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
To throw, it's Jackson. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big game. Touchdown, Texas State. This offense cannot be stopped. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires quickly to the left. And it's incomplete. They take a shot on the first play of the drive, but don't connect.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap.
And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Owls. Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Texas State has the lead here. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Trying to find room. It's Burgess. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Scanning the field. It's Jackson. Off a crushing mistake. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. looks right for a quick completion. They go back to the receiver, who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense really hasn't had an answer for it.
And, Chris, the best part about it is that they're using the RPO, and that's what's forcing the defense to have to try to stay honest. They can't double-team the wide receiver. They can't even bracket the wide receiver, because then they would just run the football with that RPO, run-pass option. Beautiful scheme to get him the ball.
First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, almost intercepted again. Had a chance for his second pick. Couldn't quite hold on. It's going to be second down.
Your mindset as a quarterback has to change when you get into the red zone. You cannot take chances with the football, Chris. You've got a field goal in your back pocket. That's points on the board. So it's touchdown, check down. You're aggressive with your first read, but if it's not there, you do not force the football. You get right down to your back.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Football's loose. The defense has got it. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
This was a concern for this offense the entire week. This pass rush is very good. And with the quarterback's eyes down the field, he's not protecting the football. That is a beautiful job by this defensive line, getting home and getting the ball out. First down for their offense.
Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Grinding away with their running game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Oh, and the pass just batted away by the linebacker who stayed at home.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. To throw, it's Jackson. Here comes the pressure. Caught near the sticks. It's Evans. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down. And we go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up third down.
He's rattled right now. He throws a pick on the last drive, and Chris, he comes out here, and this is the type of series that you want to see that short memory, and you want to see quarterback get back to his roots and use that offense, and here he throws the ball right back into a precarious situation. That one should have been picked off.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. With the catch, it's Evans. Wait, and he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Chris, I zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here comes the rush. And they'll trap in for a sack. Big play by this defense.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on 3rd down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the 3rd down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on 1st down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on 1st down is setting them up for success here down the line.
Looking for a late, deep throw. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, down big, you've got to be aggressive down the field, and he continues to do that, and I understand that. But, man, this defense has been very good, and I got to tell you, I just don't sense that they're going to all of a sudden fall apart with a big lead.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for a late, deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's 4th down. Got to convert.
And here's the return now from midfield. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And it's a kneel down. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just takes a knee. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. Winning a conference championship in a league this strong clearly is one of the preseason goals for this team, and you can tell by the way they're celebrating. But, Joel, now we're going to wait and see what their path to a national championship, the ultimate goal, is going to be.
Well, like you said, the strength of winning a championship in this conference is not going to be lost on that committee. I wouldn't be surprised if this team does garner a bye, and then it's about retaining momentum, as we've seen throughout the history of this playoff. How well can you execute after a long layoff? I think that's going to be the challenge for this group.
That'll wrap up our coverage of this conference championship game. Next stop, the college football playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.